So, first of all, this is hilarious. But second of all, Minecraft fans should stick to the game and moviegoers should spend their money elsewhere. So, now I don't like Dick Sarto. They're a bunch of just. I hate that entire fucking site, but I don't like them. But that's besides the point. Minecraft is the worst movie of 2025, according to, I think, Dick Sarto's review over here. Um, Let me make this very clear. I knew this was going to be a bad movie from just seeing Jack Black as Steve. I don't have any issue with Jack Black being the voice of Steve. I have no issue with Jack Black being that type of character from that look. Let me preface this by comparing this to the gold standard of video game movies, the Sonic, the Sonic series. You know, you know, that's the gold standard, no matter how many elitist Sonic fans don't have a problem with it. But then again, no one cares what elitist Sonic fans think anyways. But that's the gold standard video game, of the video game saga. Like, that's the gold standard. They're the only ones that do it really, to me, consistently correct. And it's not because it's even accurate to the games one for one. It's because it's faithful and respectful to the games. To any changes that are made within the thought of, I never thought of it as a gamer, but Sonic or Shadow would think to do that, or Knuckles would act like this. Not in the sense of, let's change it for the hell of it and let's see if people like it. Versus, I don't know, why don't you make something that looks like that appeases to the core fan base? And here's another thing: looks are everything. Like, perception is everything in this fucking business. So one of the big things that Sonic did was, of course, appeasing the fans, but it grew overnight because it's pretty simple. People look at something like Sonic and go, wow, these people are having fun with this movie. Let me go check it out. And then they start enjoying it because they realize, wow, this is really cool. Perception is everything. And the perception here is Minecraft fans are going to go in here going, holy shit, what the hell is this? Personally, I don't even think Minecraft should have a movie. It makes no sense. Minecraft isn't much of a plot-driven game. I don't even know where you base it on. But if you're going to do it, you should be faithful to the character models. Minecraft is something you could do if you are faithful, pretty much damn near close to the character models. The fact that you made Steve Jack Black in live action is terrible. It's terrible. That's not Steve, bro. You should have made the figures you should have made them straight up blocky. These are real life characters in the world of Minecraft, and it looks horrible. Where's the fun in that? If I guarantee you, if they made all the characters, and this also just begs the question: why would we do this live action again? Whose idea was this? This should have been animated, first of all. Once again, we talk about changing the designs and all that, and that's why Sonic was so successful, because they changed the design. And people have this stupid theory that they did the first design on purpose to, change it later, and that is the dumbest logic, by the way. That you think these studios are thinking that far ahead in terms of development, that they know that the fan base is automatically going to hate this design, and that will then spark this counter reaction of people wanting to watch the movie simply because, wow, they freaking redid this design. No, I'm going to be honest with you. The people that were first doing this at Paramount were so fucking not confident in the Sonic shit that they wanted this design in the first place. And I could tell they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Not people, not the writers of this movie. No. I'm talking about the people around this. They pumped in so much generic crap. They didn't think that Sonic would ever sell. They thought that the entire concept was never going to sell. And people were just going to be like, this is the dumbest shit we've ever seen. It's a stupid hedgehog. How are you supposed to take this seriously? What they don't realize is movies are not designed to be taken seriously. They're designed to be enjoyed. So no, I'm not going to sit there and give a flying fuck that a fucking 3-foot tall hedgehog is punching the living daylights out of a fucking car. I'm not going to give a shit. I'm not going to care that a black 3-foot hedgehog has the ability to nuclear amp a fucking city. I don't care. It's suspension of disbelief, you morons. Learn it. Second of all, they didn't think that the movie would do well due to the fact that they just didn't think that they didn't think it was marketable. So that's why the first trailer, you could tell they didn't know what they're doing just by the song. They used Gangster's Paradise, which I now think that they should do it in one of maybe a show or in another future Sonic film to literally make a point. Because that would be a cool callback to how far we've come. Think about it. They put Coolio in that bitch. They, in one of the actual fucking taglines of the movie, when they play the little taglines of this, that, Every hero has its genesis. You basically just reduced Sonic to being a character that was on Sega Genesis, a system. What type of idiocy is that? Do you really think these executives knew what the fuck they were doing? No. So the idea that they purposely master planned the idea to have Sonic's design, which cost them a lot of money, I might add. They had to redo the design. It cost them a lot of money. They just planned that. Yeah, okay. Stop being stupid. This is what happens when you listen to YouTubers who don't actually pay attention to certain things. But when you got a trailer that literally highlights Sega Genesis as a tagline to Sonic, that's how I know you don't know what you're doing and you didn't want to listen to anyone. So you know what they did? They listened to people and they actually started going off of that. And then they realized the formula was, oh wow, let's actually listen to people that know what they're doing about this. Okay. Core fan base loves it, which branches out to the normies who all see, oh wow, these Sonic fans are having fun. Why? Let me get in on this. That's how this works. It's called word of mouth. So Minecraft being so bad is another instance of going the wrong way, where you should have known past the first trailer, you didn't know what you were doing. Again, these are executives, and I don't know why you greenlight. I guess because you own it, you might as well try and greenlight it and make a bunch of extra cash off of it, which takes all the joy and passion and fun out of doing this in the first place. But bro, listen to me. You don't know what you're doing. You clearly have no clue what you're doing. You clearly do not care. You're not asking people who know this game, or you're not listening to them. It's the same thing that's always been done. It always comes down to this. Everyone says, oh, listen to the fans. No, stop that crap. Listen to people that have actually created on this stupid thing. Actually have consultants that have created on this fucking game. Listening to fans, yeah, don't actually go out into Reddit or into these little forums and start listening to fans. Please God, their ideas are horrible. They're terrible. Honestly, I've heard some of these the plans for some of the coming from some of these fans. Don't listen to them. They failed high school. Don't. No, what you need to listen to is people who've actually created on the effing fucking material. Why did anyone even ask the creator of this game, hey, what should we do? Did anyone respect those wishes? I know what happened with Dragon Ball Evolution. Not only did they not listen to Akira Toriyama, it was disrespectful how they didn't listen to Akira Toriyama. It was disrespectful at that point. You didn't care. You didn't care that Akira Toriyama was giving you legitimate gold here. Pathetic. And I'm being real. If I have Akira Toriyama on set, I'm listening to him and hoping he saves my ass, because if I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's what Sonic did. They basically just let people who worked on the game start working on this stuff. They said, you guys know what to do. Well, let's listen. And it's made money. But you look at Minecraft, it's just you don't know what you're doing. What made you, first of all, this should not have been live action. Why? If it was all animated, maybe nouveau realistic animation, whatever the fuck you want to call it, this would have made a bunch of cash. And it would have been appreciated by core fans who would have just watched it just because you gave a fuck enough just to make the design somewhat accurate and actually run with this. It'd be a little ambitious, sure, because Minecraft designs are, of course, signature marked, blocky and stupid. That's the point. Like, they're signature marked, very just, bland looking, but the voices would carry the film, right? Why didn't y'all just do that? And just hire great voice acting, and you could have had more flexibility that way. No offense, but come on, man. That cast is about as boring and generic as you could possibly be. I don't even like that cast at all. It sucks. You hired a boring cast that just basically it screams, let's try and make enough money from normies as we can. You had no confidence that Minecraft on its own merit, through its own way, could make money, even though it's one of the biggest fan bases on the planet, and you still didn't give a shit. And of course this flopped. Again, this is the opposite way versus what Sonic did. And Sonic should be the blueprint. Everyone says, oh, why'd you just listen to the fans? No, that's not what happened, boo-boo. They listened to people who knew what they were doing with the games. Those aren't fans. Those are people who actually worked on the games. I'm not even joking. They have had people who work on the games working on these movies. The person that created did the first design, like one of the big designs of Shadow in the first place, I think for like the 2005 game, he did the design for the movie. I'm pretty sure the director did the cutscenes in 2005 Shadow. Like, you didn't care. You didn't care at all, and it shows. And people can pick up on it. But everyone says, oh, yeah, like, you listen to that. I'm so sick of hearing that. And it's not because I'm discrediting fans or other. I'm. It's a simplistic view, but not understanding the actual, like, beauty of it. You didn't listen to a bunch of fans on the street telling you shit. They didn't listen to people on forums. They listened to people who worked on the games. I don't need you to listen to fans. I need you to listen to people that actually give a shit and know what they're doing. It does exist. Yes, you could find people who've worked on the Sonic games that actually know what they're doing, and that's what happened. It didn't just work out, it worked out great. Minecraft is worked on by a bunch of people that might be really good at their jobs, really good at what they're doing. They have no effing idea how to do Minecraft. And why should they? This is a game with no plot. You should be asking people that have worked on the games. You did no prior research. You did nothing. And it shows. Come on, man. When I saw Jack Black rolling out there, I almost wanted to fucking puke. It was disgusting. The trailers were generic, clearly. You're just trying to fucking hope to God you can sit there and plummet enough fucking people off of the fucking it's just a boring, generic piece of crap. And that's all you put into this. There's no love. There's nothing into it. And you're shocked that people are going to fucking shit on this movie. I'm going to tell you right now, I hope they trash this movie. I hope that this is an example, again, that shows you if you do not listen to the right consultants, the right people, and hire people that know what they're doing, this is what you get. I feel so bad for the smaller people that worked on this movie. I don't give a fuck about Jason Momoa or Jack Black or any of that shit. I could care less. And I don't even blame them for this movie. I don't blame Jack Black for this. Jack Black should have been hired as a voice, not as a live-action character. This should have been animated. This should have been worked on by the right people. And this is just sad. I think it's sad. I think it makes a mockery of Minecraft. I think it's sad for... There are a lot of kids out there who love this shit, and they're going to be looking like, this is what you think of what we play? It's just making fun of us. Think about that. That's hurtful for a lot of kids. I'll tell you right now, a lot of kids are going to be hurt by this. Good. You deserve to feel pain, feel heat from this shit, because this is just a disgrace. And I don't usually talk like this when something I don't care about, because Minecraft I don't give a fuck about. But I'm not the one making millions off of it, or trying to suck the life out of it. It's just awful. And I would, and believe me, I know how it feels to watch your shit get just like you know, shit you love get fucking shit on. It hurts, man. I mean, fuck. You know, it's kind of why I don't want to see Static get done in live action, because if they ruin that, I might just fucking, I might crash out in the theater. I don't know how I'm going to react. It would destroy me. You know? It would fucking hurt, because it's like you made a mockery of what I grew up with. It's insulting. And to be honest with you, that sucks for everyone that's a Minecraft fan. I feel for y'all. You deserve better than this. And again, I know I bring it back to Sonic, but again, they did everything the right way, and it's worked out. You hired the right people. You did what was needed. You interacted well with the fans. You listened to the right people. You did it by the games, and you sat there and you took the criticism and you actually took accountability. This dude, I don't know who even did this. Was Universal? Did you take any accountability for this shit? Look at this crap. Do you think people want to see this shit in theaters? Who the fuck plays Minecraft and think that's Steve? What's wrong with you? And you thought this would fly? Give me a break, man. Take this crap off my screen.